Hello, everyone out there in YouTube world. It's your girl RGG TTC, and I am coming here with an update video. It's been a really long time since I've updated on this channel, um, but I have felt very encouraged. So I wanted to share some information with you ladies in this community. Um, so I don't even think I filmed a video um about my infertility clinic visit, which went really well. Um, I seen the doctor, and basically he did an ultrasound on my ovaries and said that they were perfect, they were huge, and that everything was going fine with me, and that my boyfriend would have to come in for, I'm sorry, I'm getting over a cold, would have to come in for a sperm analysis so that they could determine if he has enough sperm for us to go ahead and do the artificial insemination or the in vitro. So, okay, so he got his results from his doctor finally, and it was this big old thing. His sperm count was very low, and they wanted him to go and do a sperm count at their lab. Okay, so within this past, I don't know what, 3 months, we've come to grips with some. Oh, anyway, I lost my train of thought, kind of. So to back it up, in the midst of all this happening, his he went back to his urologist and did another test or something to talk to him, and he just basically said keep trying. So he got a letter in the mail telling him that his urologist retired. Okay, that was that. So I'm like, well, you need to get a new urologist because we need to figure out, what's going on. He wants to figure out what's going on. So even if we end up doing in vitro, he wants to figure out what's going on with him. He feels broken now. So we got a referral from his doctor to go to this whole other clinic in this whole another city about 20 miles away from where we was going before. And so this time I went with him because I'm tired of getting broken stories, and he's one of those where I have to tell him literally take this tape recorder and tape record the whole visit because you're making no sense. Like, I don't understand what you guys talked about, what you did, or because you're giving me broken stories. Even when he goes to the eye doctor, I have to be there, or he's not gonna give me the details that I need. So I went to the doctor with him, and the first thing the doctor says is like, well, who did you see before? And he told him his doctor's name. He's like, oh, I see. And I'm like, what does OIC means? He said, oh, well, me and him, we were in the same training group and we took the test at the same time. I don't know why he's retiring, but I think it's because of complaints and things like that. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I kind of figured that because I didn't even meet the guy and he kind of annoyed me. Um, so he made, he took, our information. We've been trying for X amount of months, and I know it's not, I don't know it's not me, but I have a feeling it's not me because I've been pregnant before, and um, he has a low sperm count, so we seem to think that could be the possible reason. So he looks at his records and he says, well, on the first test he had 3 million. Um, and on the second test he had 1 million. And not only is it low, the sperm is very, very slow. So pretty much only 10% of his sperm is swimming at all. The other 90% is just chilling, which, you know, grossly anatomically, I thought that's possibly what was going on, but, you know, who am I? So he says, your sperm is low and slow. He said it just like that, low and slow. So about 100,000 from, you know, the first count or the second count, and about 300,000 from the first count is just, that's what's making it, and that's just not enough. So he said, you can always do, in you can artificial insemination and use somebody else's donor sperm. Me and my boyfriend looked at each other like, what? No. I'm sorry, ladies. I can't wrap my brain around carrying a child to someone who I don't know. I'm just not cut out. I know a lot of people are, but it's just not me. So he said, well, we can try to figure out what's the problem. Like, yeah, that's where we're going, doc. That's what we want to do. So he has him stand up, and he says, okay, go ahead and drop him. What the hell is he getting ready to do? So he told him to drop his underwear and his shorts, and he felt around the little scrotum sack. And he was just looking around like, And he says, well, it feels like you could have, a little something, a little dilated vein on your left side. And so he said, did they do this the last time you went to the doctor? And he said, no, he just told me to go and get ultrasound. So, well, he didn't have you do he didn't feel around like, no, he said, no, he didn't do anything. So he had him pinch his nose and bear down like he's trying to take a bowel movement or something. And he felt that he had a varicocele in his left scrotum sac, the left side of his scrotum sac. So that could possibly be it. So, just to make sure, I wanted him to get the full round of blood tests. So he had us do the, I'll tell you exactly what he had us do. I don't want this to be like super long because my webcam will cut me off. He had him do the LH, the FSH, and the TSH. The LH, which is the luteinizing hormone, was 3.8, which is in range. Normal range is from 1 to 12, so it is a little on the low side, but it's still normal. FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, is 8.1, and the range is 1.4 to 18.1, so he's kind of right in the middle on that. TSH, the thyroid stimulating hormone, was 2.38, which is the range is 0.2 to 5.50. So he was right perfectly in the middle. So this varicocele could possibly be the reason why we're not getting pregnant. So to make a long story short, he has his appointment for August 15th, I think, to go in and get the surgery. And they say that 3 months later, he's going to take another semen analysis to see if his count has improved. So we may have found the answer. I'm so excited, and I would love to wait, because if we're going to end up spending $15,000 anyway, at least we can say we tried to fix it, So I'm excited about that. And once I get closer to the surgery, I'm doing research now. So once it gets closer to the surgery, I'll probably make a video explaining what exactly is going to happen and, recovering things. But at this point in time, he's just really nervous about going under. And I'm trying to tell him that, it's going to be all right and I'm going to take care of him. So that's it. I sprinkled baby dust on all of you ladies, and you guys have a wonderful day.